itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. From the shotgun, the inside give. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out through the 28. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Might be calling a hot route. Going to swing it on second down. Makes the grab on the left. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Got his man on the right. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Buckeyes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. And off from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Kinnick is having a connection fit to try to help the D on third down. Gets it out quickly. Got room at the 35. He's loose. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State.
The coaches always talk about starting.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He might want another play. Right back to the air on second and 10. Makes the grab inside the 30. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defined by explosive pass plays.
Yeah, and you can call yourself whatever you want. A lot of people claim different things like wide receiver U, but when you look at Ohio State in the past several years, going back 10 years probably, you could pick so many big names of guys who have been superstars, not only at the college level, but also at the NFL level.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! gun, the inside give. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Really nice throw there to get the first down. And, you know, when you think about Ohio State quarterback play, especially here recently, it all comes down to efficiency. You have to make good decisions. You got to read the defense, and you got to be accurate. When you think of guys like Justin Fields, C.J. Stroud, guys who went in the first round, that's what they did. And this guy right here, I think he has the ability to be a first-rounder in the future.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. The Buckeyes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got his man quickly. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Looking to fire. He'll take the deep shot. It's complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They've got the lead. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. They'll go to the air. Quarterback moving. Looking for the score. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage.
Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6 more points. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down. Using the quick game. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws toward the end zone. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Iowa City has given us a fun first half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to Duke Slater Field at Kinnick Stadium.
And the Buckeyes will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make... Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Leaves it with the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Buys a little time. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Chunked it away just as he was hit.
And offensively, we know it's hard throwing the ball in 3rd and long situations because the defense can play big zone coverages. They got a lot of guys with their eyes on you, so the QB had no shot there. Nobody open. Nice job not forcing it, not risking a turnover, just throwing it away.
And the end. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Steps away. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Going to throw it over the top of the deep. Underneath toasted coverage. Got it deep downfield. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Wide open downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun. Hauls it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Got enough for the 1st. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll go to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Now they're going to throw it. Trying to get behind the defense. Grabs it inside the 10. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference.
It's hard to think of many things in football more deflating than making a big play like that and having it wiped out by a penalty. The give to the tailback. Turning it on. Makes it past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies... more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to scramble. Fires downfield. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. And the Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. They just keep firing. He'll take a shot. He caught it.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The Buckeyes are in the hurry-up. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds... Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Pocket breaking down. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you